Hello, welcome everyone to another Bitget tutorial. In this case, we are going to be reviewing how to set up a spot copy trader. We will be joining Eli's copy trader. He recently launched the chance to trade a spot in particular, and if you want to follow his pretty strong spot game, especially now that the markets are uptrending, I think it's a great opportunity. The process is very similar, and in my opinion, it has certain advantages for certain particular preferences that people might have, like not threaten leverage because of personal reasons, or because they maybe want to avoid the looming always risk of liquidation that futures always have that chance. Well, spot trading has no risk of liquidation. You just need to follow the trader you are interested in following, and you're set to go. It's a very easy process. We are going to go to review it step by step. So let's just start with it. If you remember the last video when we reviewed the futures copy trader, there was in this case a requirement to open the account with the trader's referral link. In this case, we are going to do the same, and we are going to follow our friend Eli. His spot game is pristine. I always recommend if you if you can, if you know him from social media or from a group. Uh, I've known him for a while, and he's a person that honestly knows very well what he's doing in terms of spot swings in particular. So in this case, you want to be open an account here on Bitget using his referral, and after that, you are going to be able to participate in it. That's important detail in the case you want to join. Then the second step will be to, as always, send some capital to the spot account. In this case, I've sent 1K to this new account, and as we can see, uh, you just need to leave it the USDT in, deposited in this wallet. This all you need to do, and then the next step will be to effectively join and set up the copy trade. So here we had our trusty futures copy trading. We go to spot copy trading this time, and it's pretty much the same interface. So what we want to do now is to look for the trader we want to follow. In this case, it's our friend Eli. We click in all traders, search Eli in this case, and we simply by clicking copy now, we're going to be able to set up all the details from the feature. Here we're going to click on edit, and we have the chance to select any pair that we want to participate in. As you remember, this is up to the follower if he wants to maybe not participate in some pairs that he considers are not as liquid. I consider the criteria of the trader will decide if the pair is liquid or not enough to be traded in an efficient way by a collective account. So this is an important detail. I prefer to leave them all selected. I trust the criteria of Eli. So in this case, I will just leave them all selected. This is an important, very important step, which is the margin mode. You remember as well on the last video we had a discussion about how to set up multiplier or fixed amount. I personally recommend to use multiplier because it's an easier way to control the position size. Otherwise, you will need to be sort of calculating for every point price is not as it's a bit more cumbersome. So with the multiplier, you just ensure that your position size is going to be a fixed and proportionate how to say a proportionate ratio in between the master trader's position size and yours. So this way you're gonna always have the same risk per trade, which is very important. Risk management is the key of trading. So um, all we need to do here is the same calculation we did the last time. Well, we're going to use for that our trusty calculator. Oops, where it is here. Our calculator, we're going to need to divide our capital, in this case 1K, divided by the capital of the master trader. Eli is using at the moment 10K, so we're going to be using zero point 0.1 as a factor of proportion. So this means that our positions are going to be 10% of the position Eli has on his account. This is the way we ensure that the position size is correctly proportional and our risk is managed thanks to that. Lastly, we want to not modify, but we want to check this part, the risk management part. As I mentioned, the risk management is already, in my opinion, and in the way we set up the copy trader before, and in this case as well, is already managed by the position size. And so what I recommend is to leave the stop loss and take profit fields here blank. Just leave them blank. This way you ensure that the trader you're following, his criteria to close the trade will make that you close the trade at the same time he's doing. You do not need to change anything here. And the stop loss is the same. When he closes his position, your position is also going to be closed automatically, so you don't have to care about that. In the terms of maximum follow amount, just leave it at the maximum. Um, Again, this is not as relevant as the multiplier parameter it is because this is our main way to manage risk. So we click on confirm and we just go to click on next and we'll have our last window to confirm each contract or coin in this case, which is a spot. And here we simply take a quick look and we see that everything is correct. This means the only thing that this new window is a confirmation of what we have just entered as parameters for our copy trader. Click on confirm and we are already following our friend Eli in this case. As you can see here, this is no longer the futures copy trader, it is the spot copy trader. No positions for the time being, no P&L because we haven't entered a trade yet, no trade history either. And here we can say like again, the here you can edit in case you need to maybe add or remove a pair that it gets added on the future. Those are really the only things that you will be need to edit in the forthcoming future. Um, Then I think with that we have covered pretty much everything there is to cover on spot copy trader. Again, there are advantages to this style of trading, which are mainly the lack of a liquidation price that I cannot stress enough how important for certain styles of trading that is. Even if we always trust our master traders that on doing a good job, leverage is a tool that has built in that liquidation mechanism. So we don't want to be at times exposed to that. I do personally as a trader because I use leverage in my own trading. However, certain styles of trading don't need that. So that's something to take into the consideration if you are into spot more than futures, let's say. Then, for instance, in uptrending markets, when some people might have a busy life and not be on top of the market to let's say research which coins might perform well over the mid to long term. Well, having a copy trader that is basically perfect, but for buy and hold strategy, I think this is amazing. It's something that if we had this sort of tool during the past, let's say, bull run cycle, it would have been made a huge difference. For sure. And a huge difference in the profit taking aspect. Because I remember myself, for instance, and I also know a lot of friends that did very well during the bull phase of our market, holding spot, but then they forgot or they got greedy and they never actually TP their position. So, well, I think. If that's your issue, or if you're new to the market and are interested in following that sort of strategy that can make a lot of wealth, trust me, can make a lot of wealth if played properly. I think this is for you. So we've reviewed the whole process. Bitget offers this amazing tool. I recommend you all to try it, please. One last recommendation: don't put all your life savings in a copy trader. This copy trader in particular is lower risk than the futures one, but still, please manage your risk. Don't be greedy. The main idea of this is that you enjoy of long term sort of passive investing where you're not making any heavy load, you're just trusting and following a trader that knows what he's doing. So um, I recommend you to use it like that. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know if you have any questions in the comments. See you later. Thank you.